Yeah, okay, we're live. And I am out of control with the joy. I got up today and I've been futzing around and uh, so and then I was looking at my scraps of joy and I suddenly felt like I need to be working on this right now. This is a little E6000 on one of these Halloween spiders. My happy mailer sent me. I have black ones. You guys saw me use them last year periodically. Um, what did I want to say? Oh, on that haunted house that I made, and then we used them on a few other things as well. They were on everything, but this one, these are orange, so these are probably older than the ones I have, and I love them. I love anything Halloween. You guys know that. They just there's a little bit of E6000 on here, so I thought. Uh, Hopefully that'll stick. I'm going to put it up here. So I just felt like coming on and doing the scraps of joy, and I went through. I dumped out the happy mail onto my bed. Pardon my list, but I'm probably going to be adding to it as we go on. It's things I need to address for Patreon. I need to do a video for Patreon and for Darkwood Sanctuary. And so every time something occurs to me that I need to address. So that's going to go in here when it's done. And I pulled out of the happy mail this fiber to tie onto it. How fun is that? It's a double. It's a eyelash trim wrapped with one of those kind of lattice trims to make it super fun. So let me twist that back up. We can't have it coming untwisted, But I thought that would make the perfect fiber for that little tag. Okay. So we want to use this. Els gave me these last night. These are printed on it feels like vellum or maybe thicker onion skin. So there's 3 of those. She did a bunch and then she was like, then I don't feel like anymore. So those 3 were mine. So we're going to flip this over here. This is our page that we're working on today. And then I was going through that happy mail, and that's where I didn't finish my thought, isn't it? Isn't it though? So I have those things plus the sticker I really want to use. This is off some seam binding. This didn't happen to be with the happy mail. This is just I found it on the floor. I unwrapped some seam binding. It's floating around here somewhere. But I thought that might be fun to use. Look at the minty color first of all. Look at the directions. Not directions, but information. It's from J.C. Penney. Pennies always quality first. 10 cents, and the thing is floating around here somewhere. But you know me, I set it down in a safe place. We may never see it again. Okay, so I thought let's just finish up this book. So this is probably going to be a longer session. I'm warning you now. And I'll put it in this, if this goes beyond 45 minutes, which I suspect that it will, because look what else I found in its safe place. I thought we would also maybe work on the cover for this one. I'm just feeling it today because I was going through that happy mail and look at the fantastic pile of stuff I feel like I need to use right now. There's cut off bits of different things, some packaging. How fun is this? Some little comics that she cut out. I've had cats in my life. She's saying, I just feel like sometimes you take me for granted. He's over here. I literally have no idea who you are. Have you ever looked at someone and thought that person needs some slap therapy? Oh my God. I feel like that all the time. Hating people takes way too much energy. I just pretend they're dead. And don't you just love her little facial expression? So I feel like Look at this. Just staples on stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and tear that because it wants to. How simple is that? A fun textury kind of thing. If you had them, you could rub some of those waxes over it. So fun. A bit of a jelly plate. Some cards of some sort that have, when you drop the paint onto it, it feels like maybe watercolor paper, like a high quality watercolor paper, because they bloomed. Got a nice bloom on them where they just diffused. This is, I think, modeling paste on some chipboard. Another bit of packaging. Just look at the fun scraps. And these have jelly prints on them. They've been jelly printed on. That's a good way to use your scraps. Another one of those little stampy doohickey things that we had the little guy in his dunce hat. Here's a little lady in her witch hat. How fun is that? This is a bit of embossed paper. It's got like little circle embosses on it. How fun. This is what those envelopes are made out of. See, 147. Makes me happy. We have to use that, right? I think this is some coffee dyed mulberry paper. How fun. I didn't even think to try that. Look at this selection of papers. I think this, maybe Tim Holtz, I don't know. So there are some more of those label-y things. Buggies, creepy people, label stuff. Look at this. Little clockwork owl. This one's steampunky. So we just have, and then this was not in the Happy Mail. I bought this book, and I'm going to include it in a Happy Mail. It's just little stories, and some of it's religious in tone. Lighthearted devotions and chuckles for embracing senior moments. I read a good chunk of it, and not all of it seemed like that, but I want to use this somewhere because, we've all been there. I know I came in here for something. These are those labels that Els gave me the other day. And look, this was in a Happy Mail. It's already started. I think I want to put this on the cover of the new book along with a few other things. I want to layer it up. Check that out. I think I might have dyed this. This is that Johnny map of the topography maps of Australia. I think I might have dyed this. This might be my dyeing. It's funny to get something of your, and maybe she dyed it on her own. Maybe she had some too, but that is just funny. So I have all of these things, and I thought we'll finish up this, and I think we'll start the cover for this, and then we'll layer it up. We'll have a good time. We will finish this tag. It's not quite set yet. I may need to put some more. I think I need to put some more glue on here. I don't think I put on enough. All right, hold the phone. I think I'll apply a clamp to it this time. We're going to do it. We're going to make this stick on here. I've done it before. But when we smush this down this time, we're going to put a little clamp over the back of it. Come on, get on there good and tight. We don't want to ruin the E6000. Where's the rest of my little clampy things? Come on. Oh my God. All right, so, but we're also going to stick one on his butt. I want the whole thing to stay down. There we go. Maybe. Okay, come on. I need you to do this for me. No, he's not pointed in the right direction. Now I'm having trouble. Sometimes. All right, that seems to have been smushed all the way around. All right, let's try that again. We'll let it sit for longer before I touch it. All right, so we know we want to use this. I think I'm going to go ahead and put on that. And then Let's see, what do we want to... I love him. He looks a little frazzled. I don't want to cover up that completely, though. So maybe not. Maybe we'll just use this with this green piece where we can have the color without obscuring anything. Or we might use that piece. I don't know. We'll see. No, because it would cover up. So let's just do a little tear around. We just want the slightest little border around this, as we can get tearing paper without hacking off any of the owl. So I actually got out the Happy Mail because I thought, well, I should put some of that away. And then I got sidetracked. And then I was like, scraps of joy. And that's what happened. Just taking off a smidge off the bottom so it has a torn edge. I love it. Love it. Let's see, what was I doing? I watched Blade again. You know what? Because it came up on the screen, and I was trying to get things done yesterday, so I couldn't watch something new that I had to pay a lot of attention to. And that I've seen it enough times that I know what's happening, even if I'm not looking at the screen, you know. There we go. So now maybe we can use this. I want to put that on there, but it needs a background. So we need our little folder of... And I'm missing my creepy folder on top of everything else. Oh, that's just words. Wrong folder, Amy. Do, 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 do. Where'd it go? Did I not put it away? Did I fail myself? Oh, because it's under everything over here. That's because you piled stuff on top of it, you goober. Okay. So let's just grab a chunk of that. Oh, that's a lot. That's a big chunk. Everything's all stuck together. Okay, hold on. Let's grab a chunk of this. And we'll probably want to use some of that receipt today. And we do have the other half of that from yesterday. Okay, so let's see. I think I want to use a combo of that and that. And let's put this over here. To start with, ooh, stuff. I don't think I want the to-do section at the top, though. And we're going to obviously take some edges off here. That's my jam. Torn edges are always better. So I think we want to do like that, maybe. Oh, yeah. And then like that. And then we need something for over here. Okay, so what else do we need? What else do we need? So I want some of this crinkled up paper. So maybe we get a bingo dauber. Amy, where did you put your bingo daubers? I just saw them. Okay, let me go grab a bingo dauber. Oh, wait. Right here. Right here we have the bingo dauber distress paint. Let's shake it up. Such a satisfying noise, isn't it? Okay. Well, let's see if we can bingo dauber some color right into here, right? That is a fun orange. Okay. Da, 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 da. And I'm actually going to leave some white space, guys. Don't freak out. It's still me. Okay. It has a funky smell. Ooh, I could have gone lime green, huh? Oh, don't have regrets. Don't have regrets. That's going to take just a second to dry. Okay. Oh, but we have to do the whole ripped edges thing, right? We tore barcode. The sins. Okay, so let's do this. Yes, I like it. All right, let's ink the edges up on these things. Where's your... Look, I still know where my hole punch is. Exciting, scary, exciting, scary. And then I shared earlier today a link to Burgess Taylor in the Darkwood Sanctuary. If you're a Patreon and you're watching this and you'd like to see that link in the Patreon, it was about negative self-talk. Burgess Taylor is a pagan channel, but she does planner stuff, and she does a coffee chat, I think once a week. I don't always catch her. It doesn't always come up in my feed, and I don't always think of it. But she has several health issues. So I find her very inspirational, given my own tendency towards depression and some of my own health problems. I just love her attitude. She's also very calming. And although she's pagan, she doesn't, it's not an in-your-face kind of thing. She's a very spiritual person. And she has, she's a thinker, that one. I absolutely love her channel. I need to watch it more often to be good for my... I don't think I can ink this napkins. But I'm just going to write... I'm holding it on my finger, so I'm also inking my fingers. We wouldn't have it any other way on this channel. Would we now? Okay. So that means I'm probably going to get brown smudges on things. That's my life. I need to refill my glue too, you guys. Remember when I filled it? It's already, I can feel it's right about here. And I filled it to the top. Oh, nope, I wanted to put this first. The Dorkenstein. So obviously, when we start our new glue book, I think I want to continue on my Frankie theme. I love, Frankenstein has become kind of a, it's kind of like Medusa for me. Medusa was about who I became while I was married when I got so unhappy. And so coming out the other side of that, I kind of identify with the monster, not the doctor. Although I think we all identify with the doctor a little bit. You want to make a creation, and sometimes things get away from you. Okay, I think we're probably not going to have... and then I was gluing it to the glue bottle. That's exciting. Okay, but first, Amy, take the glue off the edge of your fingers before you stick to everything. And then coming out the other side of that, putting yourself back together, kind of gave me an appreciation for Frankenstein's monster. Maybe you would go about it a different way, but since horror is my jam, I really want the, I know I put it the other way second, but I really want the stripes to go up and down. I think we have an up and down theme going on here, because even this is uppy downy. Oh, and you know what? I didn't tear the edge. I'm failing again. No torn edge there. Okay. off my finger. So we're going to have to go back and ink that a little bit. We'll just right here. So, the edge going on. Right, and then we're going to I'm going to do the glue stick thing again. It seems to be working okay. But over here, nope, that's fine. I think, but I put a lot on. I really smoothie it on there. Okay, let's see if that's right. So we want that at the bottom. That was a little more crooked than I meant for it to be. And then we're just gonna a little bit over the top, right? There we go. That'll be a nice spot for a word if we want one, right? And then I think we're going to put this right in here. We'll put it a little bit down from the top so we can still see the... Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Okay. I got it off the backing yesterday. I probably won't be able to do it now. So I think in the new glue book, we're going to definitely do... I'm not talking about the next Scraps of Joy. I'm talking about the Creeping It Real stuff. So we're going to do a shining page as soon as we get enough things together. I'd like to do a whole Frankenstein, like a 2-page with tip ins and flip outs and all that groovy stuff. All right, now it's time for glasses and a pokey tool. If you guys have ideas for themes or horror movies or creepy ideas that you'd like to see executed, please comment below or send me an email, message me on Facebook, send me some smoke signals, film a video using interpretive dance. Let me know, because I am always looking for fun things. You guys always have such fun ideas. They're getting their money's worth in advertising out of me, this company. And I'm happy about it. I love my Stephen King button. Button, I say. And I didn't know what to do with all these feelings of joy, right? I had joy, and I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do now, because that's not my normal state of affairs. Like, run with it, dummy. Run with it. Do whatever you want to do. So I was feeling kind of creative, and now I'm on here yapping at you, and you're like, oh my God. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and nail that down, right? And it's the paper is fragile. That's how long this has been. I didn't see a date on it anywhere, though. Sometimes this kind of stuff winds up with a little date somewhere by the copyright. If the copyright's on there. Let's see. No, it doesn't have that. But JCPenney's been out of business for a hot minute, hasn't it? Or maybe they went back to online only. I can't remember. We got to ink this out, and let's get rid of some of these little small bits. Just because we'll wind up with a pile of trash that'll go into the envelope at the end if I'm not careful. I didn't mean for this to be creepy today, but you know, creepy brings me joy too. And how could I not include the things, you know, that button makes me ridiculously happy. And it is going on the cover of that old journal, the glue book that we've been using for 2 years. I'm going to get that out, and we're going to finish that up. I need to, before I get it out though and we finish it up, I need to make some altered paper clips. And I need to have, I think I have a dangle kit from Elle's, from a Halloween dangle that she made, not this past year, but the year before. And so if I can't find that, then I'll have to have her help me make just a small little dangle to go with the book. Do we need some stuff over here? I don't feel like those butterflies are going to be the jam, right? And I don't want to cover up that, so I think we're just gonna a little something, right? Right. What do we want to do? I have down here. Yep, here it is. I've just got a little. I used one of these flat rate envelopes to temporarily store. What about that orange? It kind of goes with the other page, right? Oh, wait. That is what I want right there. Let's use that bit. And I just threw some weird stuff in it. So, I don't want to cover up like all of that. So I'm going to take a piece there and then we'll put a piece over here, right? And it's okay to cover up what's over here because it's going to be covered by the owl anyway. So you could be creepy and colorful, just not pastel-y. Although we're putting it on pink paper, so blowing all the stereotypes out of the water. I literally made this journal in like 30 minutes, including the sewing time on a live, well over a year ago. Out of scraps I had, oh, you dork. Out of scraps I just had laying around from other projects, you know. It was cut-offs and none of the pages are the same size. And here we are today. Okay. Filling it with stuff that makes us happy. I feel like I'm including you guys on this journey, like us and we. So it sounds less like I'm crazy and talking about myself and, you know, like the royal we. We are not amused. Oh, there's a little bit of that napkin left up right there. We don't want to have that. We want it to definitely be smoothed down. Okay, when that dries, it'll be fine. All right, and then the other piece. Just smooching the glue that's already there, as close to the edges as I can get it. All right. Sure. Let's go ahead and put it up a little bit because the owl is going to cover. All right, and then we've got owl. And this is printed on, I think, that watercolor paper too, because I think it's done with ink and watercolor, dark watercolors, but watercolors nonetheless. I don't know if this is a stamp or if somebody drew this, but it is utterly fantastic. If you didn't draw it, great taste. If you drew it, great talent. Because that is awesome. Okay. And then I grunted it with some ink, and here we are. How fun is that? This is making me so happy right now, guys. I can't even. Love the colors. I'm looking at it on the camera. I'm loving the colors. Love it. That owl and that witch. Yes. Okay, now we need some words. And we've got some of that receipt under there. And we've got a napkin and a little bit of that notepad. And we've just got random scraps. So fun. Let's put that back in its base so that it's easy to squeeze. It's squeezable. Let's see, what is this one? It's a skeleton waving a white flag. I don't know what that means. Maybe let's put him... Do I like him over there? I think I do. I think we'll include him too. Because he was hanging out on my desk. Just a little bit of glue to help that stay stuck down. Because they were already peeling away from their backings, a lot of these. Which is okay. As long as they don't stick to each other and not come apart. Because they're inexpensive. And they're just fun. Right? Okay, so we added an extra little thing. Now I think we might need a word or a phrase or something. So let's take out this big pack of words. These are mostly inspirational words, so I don't know if this is going to work. These I pulled for a couple of altered composition books that I want. Oh, here I like this. Reborn for the Witch. I really dig that. So I'm just going to peel this up a little bit here. Because I think I want to put that right there. And then what can we come up with for... You know, sometimes... you just stumble upon the right thing. And sometimes you can search for 86 years. Ooh, I like that. A light in the darkness. Okay, so we'll go with those. But yeah, I pulled these out of my larger stash to go in some altered composition books that I want to put on my Etsy shop. Because I know some people like the look of it, but they maybe don't necessarily want to. So I thought I would get them started and include a pack of collage-y bits and words with it that you could, you know, add to it. Maybe don't fill every page like I do now. I don't know. I'd be interested in feedback if you were inclined to buy such a thing. And you don't have to answer if you would never buy such a thing. So it's in line of this composition book that I keep showing. Oh, baby. This one where you've got the pictures on every page. And I put all the pictures and stuff on. Well, most of it. Some of the stickers came after. Portobello patty melts. I need to try that. But like the maps and all of the big pictures and stuff were in here already. So it would be something along these lines with the washi tape and let's see. So yeah, so before I even started the book, this page had washi tape in the 3 places. And sometimes I put it on both sides here, and sometimes I'll put it here like that. So that's the kind I'm talking about. Would you want it to just be mostly complete so you could add in a few small things? Or started with like the color and a few words and images and leave it the rest to the person with a little bonus pack included? Or you think that's a totally stupid idea and you'd never buy that? You could. I'm welcome to your. If you have constructive criticism, though. Just praise it that way. It doesn't have to be mean. If you don't like an idea, I'd want to know about it. But you don't have to email me and tell me that's the stupidest shit I ever heard. I'm not saying any of you would do that, but I have received some rather rude comments in my time. Let's edge it that way a little bit. Yeah. Maybe here. Okay. And then here. I'm going to have to wash this later today. I got gesso all over it and glue stuff. This is what happens. I get creative and I get messy. And then I cross-contaminate my own things. Here we go. There's our collage for today. And we're going to put the date right down here. So this is day 18. Day 18. So day 18. And that is 4/19/2022. So this will be airing on the 20th because I post them the day after. But but we're gonna continue to work. I think I just want to finish this so we can be into the new one. Is that a terrible thing? I'm so excited for the new one. I don't want to wait. Now, technically, a tab should go on the last page, but we're not going to put one because that's silly to put one. There's nothing to tab to unless you want to get right to the end of the book. So I think I'm happy with this, but it needs a little smidge of glue right here on his ear. And I'm going to go ahead and use a drop of, because that is a really thick paper. Let's rub the glue off my hands. Give that a shove down. Ta-da! That is day 18. And everything in here will be day 18. It'll be just the day we did way too much stuff. Okay. So now what do we do? Because I had an idea for that. And now I'm just feeling like I need to do more things, right? So let's see. We can put that on a... That's kind of thick, though. Probably we should save that. This is thinner, and this is scrapbook paper that has jelly plate on the back. So we'll save the polka dotty part. And I just want to tear the littlest bit. I don't want to lose any more of this yumminess than is strictly necessary. Just while we're tearing, I'm going to let it stay that face up because that's a little bit too long. So we'll we'll reuse that piece. We're totally going to reuse that piece. Okay, and then what do we want to do? Oh yeah, let's do that. And it's okay if that's got the hard edge on it because it's right at the edge there. So right about here. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. So let's inky that up. This is it's green and it's got grid lines in it. Looks like a background, like textural kind of stamp. Very nice. I love the paint colors. I can't wait to start using my jelly plate. I am just waiting to, it'll be either after my next sale or the one after that. I don't need to. I feel like I would like to have. I've got my eye on a set of metallic paints. Because I just feel like they add so much. A little bit of metallic paint can really zhuzh up a print, I think. Strictly speaking, nothing beyond basic colors is needed to jelly plate. It's just something I would like to have before I start experimenting full bore. So, all right. So we've already settled on a first layer. So I'm going to come over here with my, trying to figure out where I would, it's almost too big for this, guys. We're just going to have to deal with it, guys. I think that's kind of why I want to finish up this book, because it's getting harder and harder to, oh, that was weird. Must have been stuck in the cap. Because it's getting harder and harder to hold the pages open. And the clip is, not big enough anymore. But I have enjoyed filling this to beyond capacity. That's a source of joy in itself. First of all, finishing it, because I am terrible about follow through. That's one of these things the Patreon journey is teaching me to be much better at. Hence the video. And then I'm just going to be in more regular contact. I just don't send messages and emails as often as I should. Because again, I feel like, I've had a few interactions with some groups that it's really shoved down your throat. Like, they send you messages and they're always hinting that you should buy things. And I don't want people to feel like that's why. No, I meant to do that under, didn't I? That's okay. I don't want people to feel like, if you're in the Patreon and you are at the lowest level so that you can request paper packs when they're available, I don't want you to feel like I would ever pressure you to do anything else. You got to do if you don't want to be a Patreon, then you don't be a Patreon. It's what you're comfortable with, your comfort level for interactions, for, the amount of money that you want to put into supporting my channel, if any at all. I just have felt like in some groups, they're constantly pushing you to join at a higher level. And I don't really dig that. I know that's more square, but maybe we want to do that. Kind of the opposite of the other page. And add in this little chunk right here. But we need something under here. Okay, so what about this little bit of staply stuff? And then we'll put that. I'll actually move that to over here. See, we did it. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to start with, first we'll ink, and then we'll start with that piece. I love doing backgrounds, guys. They're fun. Fun. This paper is splitting apart, but that's okay. And where it naturally folded, now it's just starting to pull apart because it's old and brittle. You can see where the lines already were. It's really just like, woohoo, let's fall apart. We don't have to do this anymore. So, yeah. So I don't want people to feel like that's, what the messaging is about. But I feel like I could, put myself out there more. And we could, it's supposed to be a community. And I'm hiding over here afraid of everything. I am terrible at reaching out. And people take that to mean that I don't care a lot of the time, and that's not true. I care deeply. I don't, and I'm not even sure what circumstance in my life, or if it's just a quirk of my personality. I just struggle with feeling like I'm bothering people. That's at the core of what it is this, I don't want to bother people. And people have told me, you're not bothering us. But I don't know a way around it, when it's just fundamentally something that's at the core of who you are. So I'm just putting that out there so you know. If you feel like, I don't reach out often enough, That's why. It's not that I don't care. I do. Also, I get caught up like this. Normally, I would be doing this kind of thing, not on camera, right? And see, I never would have thought to just put a bunch of staples in a really thick and textury piece of paper. Like, that's just fun. Or jelly plating on the backside of, like, that opens up new ideas for me. Because you've got this side with the jelly print on it, and then you've got, and this is a very, I'm not sure what kind of paper that is, but it's got soft floppy edges, and I don't know if it's construction paper or handmade paper. But look at the tiny, tiny little staples in there, right? So, where'd the other little piece go? There it is. So I'm going to put this down first because it wouldn't go well over the top of that, I don't think. I think I want it to go that way. And let's glue this sucker down. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought to do this, but now that I've seen it, I'll probably give it a try on different things, you know. I think it goes best on this kind of paper where it's thicker. Otherwise, I think it would stand out more on thin paper. But this, because the paper is thicker. There we go. Did we get enough glue down there? Maybe not enough glue. Let me put a little more glue on there. Especially where all those staples are. Okay. There we go. All right. Check that out. Okay. Snip that little edge right there. Ta-da! Okay, now I think I want to use one of these comics. Or maybe not. Maybe this is too thin. I don't really want to cut the border off it. Okay, so we'll not that. Let's see. What about some of this packaging stuff? Oh, I just threw something on the ground. Now let's cut just the white part off of here. This is super, super thick. I wonder if we can peel some of that away. At least on this. Because it's like it was glued, so the glue portion is still stuck here. Just to thin it up a little bit. Otherwise, it wouldn't matter at all. All right. Okay, so it's definitely got to go down here. Okay, I like it. I think I like that right there. I'm looking at it on. Oh yeah, I like that. And we've got a girl over here, but she okay, that's not going to work. Let's see, what else do we have? Do. think I definitely want to do that. Hold on. I don't want to use those yet. That's more of a background thing. All right, so we got to go purple. Oh, but we've got stuff over here. Okay. All right, let's see. What do we want to do? Maybe we want to put also a little ladybug up here. So let's see. We've got our second Jamie Lee, but do we want to save her for the other journal? I think we do. I think we want to save her for the other journal. Okay, I think a guy could look good over here. But which guy? Okay. Hold on. I'm sorting over here off to the side. Dude in a bird bath? No. Nope, not feeling that. Dude in a flower? We've got flowers left over on this napkin. I've got this cute little... Okay. All right. So probably... Let's take the hard edge off that as well. There we go. I think I like that kind of right there. Okay, that guy kind of looks like he's waving. And maybe just a word, like something super simple like that, just to highlight. Because I like the background so much, I think that's what we're going to do. So let's put that flowers down. And I'm guessing where the area is. It'll all dry eventually, right? Perfect. Not even wrinkly that time. Okay. Let's put a little glue on the back of him. How easy was that? Oh, we might use that. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Come on. Okay. Oh, this wants to stay. All right. So, I've already been on for almost an hour. I'm sorry. But we knew when we said we were going to finish the book, this was going to go on for a hot minute. Okay. There's the base. Okay. Okay, we just need to make sure his hand stays on the page. I do like the addition of the flowers on here. That is nice. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, I like that because that's going to cover up the little bit of the words that stuck on his leg. Yes, yes, I like. Let's close up this glue stick for right now, though. Look at my brown smudgy fingerprint on there. And that's what happens. That's why you see me smooching down so much stuff with the heel of my hand. So I'm trying not to use my fingertips because that's what they look like. They're full of glue and brown ink. And okay, now we need to get her over here. We're going to need a lot of glue on her. You know what? I might actually, let's try Fabri-Tac on this just because that's thicker. And I think it will be, okay. No, come on. I can't afford to lose this lid. Stop sticking to my fingers. Okay. I watch people do this and they make it look so easy. So I feel like I must have the weakest hands on the planet. It doesn't help that I think I'm starting to get carpal tunnel. Or I have been starting to get it for a while and I've just been in denial. One of those things is true. Come on. Come on. Getting a workout, just doing glue. Who says gluing things down is not good for your, not a good aerobic workout? Okay, that's trash. I think I'm going to sneeze, guys. Excuse me. Pardon moi. Okay, this needs to go as close to the edges as we can get it. I didn't ink it. Shame on me. Okay, I want to do the scissors on this because it's so thick and the glue was a little gloppy. Like, you know, it doesn't run smooth for me. So I'm just hoping it'll smooch out a little bit under there. Look at how awesome she looks. Okay. We're going to use this big fat ladybug right here. I think I like her just. And we're going to put, I think we're going to use all three. You're supposed to do it in threes. So we'll have just a little ladybug thing going on up here. She gets a trifecta of ladybugs. And then I'm going to put a little smudge of glue because I think I'm going to put this one down here. Or maybe not. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pull this small one. Oh, now it's going to stick, of course. Okay. Pull you away. I'm going to do her like that. And then I'm going to put this little one down. Come. Ugh. I'm adding glue to that because I just stuck my inky gluey fingers on it. Like that. They're just hanging out. There we go. Maybe a little Tim Holtzy thing. Let me see if I can. Maybe one of these. I just threw something on the ground. Black one probably, right? To stand out. Let's see. Listen to your heart. Trust your crazy ideas. Ooh, I like trust your crazy ideas. A party without cake is just a meeting. I think I'm going to go with trust your crazy ideas. That's what spoke to me in the moment. So let's put a little glue on this though, because I know from experience in this book that they don't stick down as well as I would like them to. But again, I think that's because of the curve in the book, you know. Trust your crazy ideas. Put that into the trash can. The glue I just got off my fingers. Hold on. Try not to let it go on the floor. Let it go in the trash can. So how fun is that? And this is still day 18. For 2022. I am so happy with that. And that is a mix of Happy Meal items and my things and even some other Happy Meal things, you know, because the Hocus Pocus stickers were a gift from the lovely Rebecca, also known as Krabby. She's our Rebecca. Rebecca C. Who we don't get to see nearly as often as I'd like, because she has a job. All right, so these are the two we've done. Oops, not that one. This one. These are the two we've done today. And see how that's already. There's just, we might go in here and try and smoothie out some stuff at the end. But I like it. I'm happy with it. Fun. Being normal is vastly overrated, and that's from Halloween Town. Not but they came with the Hocus Pocus stickers. They were all in the same bundle. This is the last set of pages, guys. So what do we want to do here? I'm sorry, I sneezed and now I need to blow my nose, but I'm going to mute you while I do that. Okay, nobody needs to hear that. It's like a moose mating call. I don't sneeze gently and my nose does not blow discreetly. I'm really happy with the way. I like this one a lot. Thank you, my happy mailer. Okay. So, what do we want to do here? Do you want to do something a little more muted now? Should we use some of this? I'm just having a good time using this stuff up. Getting to try out some new things. Or maybe on the black paper. No, I like it on the red. I think it looks nice. It's nice. And it's because it's mulberry paper. It's got texture in it. Let's ink that one and let's go with it. So since we're already over an hour finishing these three, I'm going to come back with a second video after I need to eat something. Yeah. I'll come back with a second video. And it'll probably be released tomorrow too. Doing the cover layering. Or maybe I should do the cover layering on tonight's. That's what I'll do tonight. Because I wasn't sure since we bumped the boho journal to Thursday. So I can sort a little bit more. And I still need to pull a couple of images and get them printed up on the printer. So we're already getting a start. Okay. Before I go live tonight, though, I definitely need to, or as you're watching this, it will be last night because it'll be Tuesday night. And this will air on Wednesday. Okay. Now, let's do... I think I'll save that for the bigger book. What else do we have going on here? What do we want to use? Oops, too far. Oh, that is actually perforated, dude. Awesome. So that means we can use this one over here with some other stuff behind it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do it. Do. This is on a kind of a vellum paper. This is a nice one. Who else gave me something schmancy? This was a Happy Mail delivered in person. Okay, we're going to put that over here. But I'm going to wait because maybe I don't want it to be You know what I mean? Whatever I put on here, I may want that to go over, not under. So hold the phone on that. Let's see, what do we want to do here? Got this. I absolutely am adoring this piece of packaging. Maybe we'll mix it up. We'll do it this way. Yeah, that could be a thing. So let's glue this down. This is super, super, so we're putting all this super thick stuff right in the back. Okay. And that's potting soil, in case you were wondering. All right. Glue, 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 glue. Yeah, so we'll do the layering of the cover tonight as the live on Tuesday night. I should be going around 5 o'clock, I think. I might. Okay. Let's leave a nice even border around that. And that's all it's going to need. I love the bright blue, the gray blue, and the sherbety orange together. That is making me so happy. I love it. Okay. And here. I'll just leave that peeled up a little bit, right? Whereas this is meant to be a background, so if it gets covered up, c'est la vie. I feel like there should be music playing, but that's a big YouTube no-no. And I don't like it. Now this is super going to be bumpy and stuff because on the other side is all that textured stapled paper. All right, start. We've got a good start. See, this is, we're going to use that in the other book because that's too big. That's for layering in the other book. Okay, now we could definitely, oops, if that's the case, we can't put that there though, right? We would put it at the top instead. Yeah, I think I'm going to do it twice in a row, guys. I'm going to do it. So let's put some more glue on this. My nose is now running because I sneezed. Hold on, I gotta pause you. Because what does sneezing do? Sneezing clears out your sinuses, and so they start to self-lubricate, and it's the snotty. Okay. I did not put that on crooked, I put it on crooked, but I didn't put it on upside down. All right, let's ink the edges of this too. I almost tried to ink with the top again, guys. I'm determined that I should be able to. I think these are Dina Wakley ladies. I could be wrong, though. I know there's another artist that has something kind of similar. But I love this. Loving it. Whatever brings you joy in life, right? That one's already peeled away for the most part. Okay. I don't care if it's twice in a row. If it makes me happy, if I go, ooh, look at that one. Oh, look at that one. You get surprise extra joy when you flip the page. That's what I'm saying. Let's try and get you all squished down there. And then we'll do the scissors again just to get the glue underneath to spread out a little bit. Ta-da! Okay, now that doesn't explain what we're going to do over here, but it's a thing. Do you know what I could do is put the girl here, and then, so I'm doing it. Please don't be offended. I love her facial expressions so much. I have no idea if these are stamps or and somebody colored them or if it's a printed image, but oh my god, this is so much fun. And then do that. And I know slap therapy is not nice, but it's funny. I'm trying to be more joyful, uplifting, and gentle in life, and I'm like, but slap therapy is awesome. Okay, so there's that. And then, ooh, I don't like that. And then I think, yeah, we're going to put it down here. Like that, I think. And we might maybe put something over there too. Okay. All right. Longest scraps of joy ever. Where it's, oops. Love, love, love her face. The paper feels nice too, whatever it's printed on. Do, 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 do. Mr. Mike is off today. He went down to the grocery store. And I think Elsa's out there working on a video. And I'm in here doing scraps of joy. So we'll just have them barely touching. I don't think that would have worked on either of the other two. Now we definitely need some words. How about we know play? Okay, let's cut that down. And then we'll cut the words apart. And that's trademarked for somebody. Must be off an advertisement. All right, let's see. Nope, I don't like how that's coming out. So hold on. I'm doing a thing off here. I'm just trimming it a little more closely. What the heck was that? That was weird. Little tiny pieces going everywhere. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a magnificent Tuesday, or had a magnificent Tuesday, and that you will have a fabulous Wednesday. Hump day, at least, if you work a traditional work week. So I think we're going to do we know and then play on a different line. And I'm not going to attempt to ink this because they are so tiny. It will not work out well for me. Okay, play and we know. Okay, how do we want this to work? We know. Yeah, I think like that. Okay. Let's do this. And then the other page is still going to need a little work. My nose is running again. Hold on. Hold the phone. All right, sorry about that. Okay. Come on. There we go. Okay, so where'd my glasses go? Oh. Hating people takes way too much energy. Just pretend they're dead. Oh, that wasn't about the slapping thing. That was the other one. That's okay. This is good. Just pretend they're dead. Okay, hold on. I'm getting glue boogers all over my finger. It's driving me crazy. Okay, I feel like it needs something right here. Do we want a butterfly? Are we just using what's on our desk? Probably. I think I'd like that to be smaller. But then we lose the border. So maybe we just don't put that on there. Okay. We don't have to fill all the space, Amy. You can have, you know what? I'm going to leave it be because you can have white space. That's okay. White space is okay. So this is still, I think it's day 18. Aren't we on day 18? I've lost my mind. It's peeling away from the little back here. And the card on the other side. Okay. Yeah, still on day 18. And we should get this flat so that we'll put day 18 for 19 2022. And that's it, guys. We've gone through the whole thing. Now, the back cover will get something, but I'm not going to do that today because these pages are starting to curve, and I kind of want them to stay a little bit straighter, right? Straighten out as many of these as we can. It's too late for some of them. But I also don't want to put a lot of pressure on it because I don't want the pages to glue together either. That would be no bueno. No bueno. Okay. All right, so we'll leave it like that where they're separated, but they have time to dry. So for day 18, we did 3 pages. We did this page, which I absolutely love. We did this page, absolutely love. And then we did this place, also absolutely love. And that's our final page, and it says, gratitude is happiness you create. And then we'll do something on the back. And I want to doctor up the front a little bit. I really hate these stickers. I'm sorry I put them on there. They make me unhappy. But I can't take that one off. I'll put something over it, I think. Or we may just paper over the whole thing. I don't know. Anyway. So that's pretty good. We'll do a flip through, and I'll show the front and back cover, whatever I do to them. But I think we've done it. even though we had 3 pages on the last day. And I got to play with my Happy Mail, so I'm super happy about that. That is beyond awesome. Okay. All right. So that's it for today, guys. I'm just going to see wherever it falls. That's what we're going to look at. Okay, that's still got some word stickers on it. Let's put this over here. So that is it for today. A whole hour and 20 minutes for 3 pages. Not too bad, actually, considering we had to search for some of that. All right, so however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you absolutely deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. I hope that I have brought you a little bit of joy today, because you guys regularly bring me a whole lot of joy. Bright blessings and hugs and hisses to whoever would like get them. Bye, 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 bye. It's my Elle's move. The end.